Chapter 5, Section 5 is Inequalities in Triangles. And this says if two sides of a triangle are not congruent, then the larger angle is opposite the longest side. And I'm going to say BC is the longest side. So that means angle A is the largest angle. So since this is the longest side, this is the longest angle. And the opposite of that is also true. Let's call this X, Y, Z. Y is the largest angle. Then XZ is the longest side. And our first example, we have to write these in order from smallest to largest. Well, this is the smallest side, so angle F will be the smallest angle. This is the medium side, so that is the medium angle. And this is the longest side, so that is the longest angle. Example B, this is the smallest side, so that is the smallest angle. The medium side, so that is the medium angle. And the largest side, so that is the largest angle. And example C, smallest side, so that is the smallest angle. Medium side, so that is the medium angle. And longest side, so that is the longest angle. In example 2, we're going to do these in the opposite order. Smallest angle, so KJ will be the smallest side. Medium angle, so HK will be the medium side. And the largest angle, so HJ will be the longest side. Letter B, we have a right angle, so we need to figure out this missing length or missing angle measure. And we can do 90. These two angles add up to 90. 90 minus 22 is 68 degrees. So this is the smallest angle. EF is the smallest side. 68 is the medium angle. So DF is the medium side. And 90 is the biggest angle. So DE will be the largest side. And example A, we need to know 3 angles in a triangle add up to 180. And then if we subtract 60 degrees and subtract 72 degrees, then this is 48. Smallest angle, that will be the smallest side. 60 degrees is the medium angle, so that is the medium side. And 72 degrees is the largest angle, so that is the largest side. And at the top of your paper, before we do this next one, sketch a triangle whose sides are 100 by 1 by 1. Just take a minute and sketch a triangle whose sides are 100 by 1 by 1. And some of you might have just thrown a triangle up here and done 100, 1, and 1. Well, if you try to do that accurately at all, if this side length is 100 and that one is 1 and that one is 1, these two sides don't reach. So you can't actually make a triangle like that. These two sides need to be bigger than the third side. So the two shorter sides need to be bigger than the third one. So right here, 7 plus 10 is 17. And if we compare that to 19, those two sides are not bigger than that one. So that one is not a triangle. Next one, 2.3 plus 3.1 is 5.4. That is bigger than 4.6. So yes, that one can be a triangle. And C, if we do 8 plus 13, that equals 21. 21 equals 21, and that one is not a triangle. Letter D, these are the two shorter sides. 6.2 plus 7 is 13.2. That is bigger than 9, so yes, that would be a triangle. Letter E, 3 plus 5 equals 8, so that one is not a triangle. Has to be bigger than, cannot be equal. And letter F, 11 plus 15 is 26, which is bigger than 21, so yes, that one can be a triangle. And the last thing we're going to do is find the side lengths. 8 and 13 are two of the sides, and you can come up with a range of values. You can't tell me exactly how big the side is, but you can come up with a range of values. So let me just draw this here. If this is our base, and that is 13, the biggest triangle we could make would be if this thing went way, way, way out here, and that was 8, and then you would connect that side, and that would be like a very, very wide obtuse triangle. So the longest this could be would be if you added these together. 8 plus 13 is 21. And that's the longest this side could be, because you see how that side and that side are almost equal. And then the other option we have is if we have a very, very small angle in there, and that's a 13, and then you have it come back right here and have that be 8. This would never quite equal, but that third side would come very close to 13 minus 8, which is 5. So to come up with our range of values, if we subtract these things, we get the lower boundary, and if we add these things, we get the upper boundary. So 13 minus 8 is 5, which is our lower boundary, and 13 plus 8 is 21, which is our upper boundary. It's never going to equal that, but it would be very close. And the rest of these we do the same way. 22 minus 17 is 5, which is our lower boundary. And 22 plus 17 is 39, which is our upper boundary. Letter C, 10 minus 4 is 6. 10 plus 4 is 14. So those are our boundaries. Letter D, 8 minus 8 is 0. 8 plus 8 is 16. Letter E, 12 minus 6.2, 5.8 is our lower boundary. And adding those together, 18.2 is our upper boundary. And then letter F, If we subtract those, 1.8 is our lower boundary, and 4.6 is our upper boundary.